Welcome to Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Michigan State Spartans taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Spartans will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Nebraska's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Trying to find his man on first down. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, man. It's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Michigan State Spartans offense has its first opportunity of the day. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They're like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, Dave. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Nebraska! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turns it on in midfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's right on target. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Spartans! A great catch and run for 6. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out.
They'll try the run.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires and picked off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
You know, I think when you're trying to throw against this guy, especially when he's in zone coverage, you got to anticipate the throws. You got to get it out before your receiver turns around to look, because if you're even half a second too late, he makes you pay with interceptions.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this.
Deep shot for the end zone. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that pass intercepted. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D-linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Line gets set, first down. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. The back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Coming after it. Quarterback extends the play. Still on his feet at the 45. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
This guy just gives you confidence. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Bloomberg. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the wideout. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. From the gun on 3rd down. He looks that one in nicely. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. At the 35, he's open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Smarty.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together. Oh, look out, there he goes! And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They're trying to get to him. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week. This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Army. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to him. Bulls his way forward. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. It's complete to the left. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Cornhuskers want to crank the tempo.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Bloomberg. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there. And he stopped from getting the first down. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll try the right side. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on first down from the 28. They'll give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they did, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They've got the screen set up. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in Lincoln. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Huskers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. On the ground with the counter. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Finds his big tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on a third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
The play action fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And that big, bad Husker front just keeps wreaking havoc in the backfield.
I mean, that's what you want. You want the defensive line to dominate the football game. You don't want to have to blitz and bring all these extra bodies. And this defensive line, this black shirt defensive line is doing their job.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This time they'll go to the running game. Smashes through. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. On target over the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Snags it over the middle. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
And the Spartans decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll leave it with him. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Makes his connection. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball still on the 34 after the incompletion. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. They were trying to work the outside there. He played it perfectly. Almost got the pick. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the returner will be dragged down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got...
Hits the accelerator to the right. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And once he got loose, it was all over. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
Off the play fake. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
38, Michigan State, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He's got the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Fast motion from the offense. To the ground with the back. Hard running there. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Give to the running back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The give to the back. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to run for it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. At the 35, he's loose. The expressway is wide open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's looking to throw it. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snags it. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 11 over Florida. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. These These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He'll pull it down. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Setting up the screen. Discards a man. Bulldozes him. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Open space at the 25. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off play action. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Running it to the right. Runs for the tackle. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the Huskers will punt this one away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They were ready for the onside. Oh, it's a fumble. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent.
And they got him for the sack. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun. The running back has it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now on 3rd down for this offense. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.